Now let's look at question 2. Nicole spent 3 out of 9 of her salary on a set of sofa and 2/3 of the remainder on a refrigerator. She had $1,560 left. How much was her salary? If you look at the model, you will see that a model will help us see how did Nicole spend her whole salary. And since the denominator is a 9, it tells us that the model must be broken into 9 parts. And we know from the story that Nicole spent 3 out of 9 parts of her salary on a set of sofa. The 3 units here is meant for the sofa. And therefore, on the model, we can write S, S, S to represent sofa, taking up 3 units. And the remainder here will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units for the remainder. But the question goes on to tell us that 2/3 of the remainder is spent on a refrigerator. And where will my 2/3 be? You will see that this part here is 1/3 of the remainder. This makes 2/3 of the remainder. And this makes 3 out of 3 parts of the remainder. But I'm not using all 6 units for the refrigerator. I'm only using 2/3 of the remainder, which means 1/3 and another 1/3 for making up your 2/3. And this will be refrigerator, 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 and R for refrigerator. And finally, you are told that she had $1,560 left, which also means that here, all the way to here, must be what she is left with. And that works out to $1,560 left. And if you look at the model now, we can see that Nicole is left with only 2 units. FT, LEFT. Where then do we put the question mark? How much was her salary? It must be from the beginning all the way to the end of the model. This must represent her total salary. And again, we will use the relationship of 2 units must be equal to $1,560. And then we solve for 1 unit, which will be 1,560 divided by 2. Now, by the side of your paper, you may do your long division to arrive at the answer. And all of you should arrive at the answer $780. And if you want to find the total salary now, we need to solve for 9 units. So you will write 9 units will be equals to 9 multiplied by 780. And again, by the side of your paper, you can work out your multiplication algorithm by the side here. And you will arrive at 7020. And this will be Nicole's salary. Do not forget to write your word sentence. How much was her salary? Now this is in past tense, was. So let's answer in the past tense. Her salary was, remember to include your units, $7,020.